Welcome back everybody, and today we're playing more Minecraft in snapshot 16W39C, and today, as you can see in our shulker box, we're building a melon and pumpkin farm, and then later we're expanding our tree farm over there. So to start off, we need to clear out this small platform here to make way for our waterway. And I can actually just put this here. So, the way the mechanism works, let's just get our hoe here and some dirt. I don't need this. There you go. Is we're going to have a central channel here that leads to a hopper and a chest. And on the sides here, are going to be lanes with melons on this side and pumpkins on this side. These spaces here don't actually matter as of now. And then if I get my water bucket here, actually I'm going to want to grab the rest of the dirt. So let's just do that real quick. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. So I measured that perfectly, but I didn't measure vertically correctly. Well, that failed. Okay. So now we have all of the slots watered. And on one side we'll have melons, and the other we want our pumpkins. And we can just get rid of this jungle tree here. And now, if we go on to the redstone, we're going to have a piston directly behind here, like so. Wait, no, that's wrong. Right here, because we don't want to be breaking the crop. And behind the piston, we're going to need a redstone torch, redstone, and a daylight sensor. And that's how the whole thing's gonna work. And then once we cover up this daylight sensor, like so, I don't think it can sense from the bottom. It can. And when the crop grows, it'll push it out. Light will flow back through, letting the piston push. And that's how it's going to work. And then I just have to copy it to all of these. Okay guys, the farm is now finished. I can place that there. And now we just have to wait for pumpkins and melons to grow. Okay guys, our first melon is grown, and the fact that it didn't harvest makes me realize I actually need to go in here and fill in all of these gaps with something. And that something is just going to be oak wood because I have it just lying around. Okay guys, now to move on to tree farming. So first we have oak trees, then we have the giant spruce, then here we're going to have the jungle. Not jungle, there we go. And then here we'll be having the dark oak. And then somewhere else, or just not at all, we're going to have the birch and acacia. So, get some trees grown. There we go. Get a nice dark oak. And we only have that much for that. So now we need wood samples. And what we're doing with this is we're surrounding the base of the tree with its type of wood. So that it's easily identifiable. And now just the corners. And that's all I have to do for all of these. So I'm gonna go get on that. Okay guys, that is the entire tree farm done. We have dark oak, jungle, spruce, and oak, which just has a regular cobblestone border. Because I can really, what I'm going to do is grow any tree in this area here. And then there we go. And I'm just going to keep all of my saplings in here. Okay guys, now that we're finished with all of the farms, we can move on to crafting myself a bow for my elytra. So let's get our elytra here. And I do have arrows on me, that's good. And there's a trick with flying that if you have a punch 2 bow, it will allow you to shoot yourself and you can fly as long as your elytra don't break. So let's go ahead and enchant here. Not enchant, that was wrong. Let's get punch 2 first, then infinity, and save ourselves trouble and rename it. Let's see, we're gonna name it the R-Wing. There we go. So we have punch 2 and infinity. Let's just move that up there so we don't shoot ourselves. Let's go ahead and start flying. I do have, yeah, I have arrows. That's good. I have my elytra equipped. And sun's about to set. Be right back. Okay, the sun is up. And I'm gonna find a good runway. Actually, here is. I'm used to flying on my server, so this is gonna have to take some getting used to. There we go. Pressed the wrong button there. I meant to do this. Now we can fly around the land. Flying on single player is at least 10 times better than on the server due to server response not being present in single player. I am still not a pro. Ooh. That's not good. Ooh, experience. Okay. It's gonna be around here. Oh, wow, I am super slow. You probably can't see it. There's my Elytra. Okay. Got my Elytra. That's good. Some experience back. Oh, but I'm not seeing much else. Oh, there's more of my stuff. Okay. Think that's everything there. Let's see, diamond pickaxe. Oh, there's my sword. Arrows. I had a random bucket of water on me. Get my bow. Okay, I have both bows. Let's just organize myself here. Get my... Oh, depth strider. It's gonna be great. Get my R-wing. Put that on. Okay, let's continue searching now. Still missing my shovel. That's the one thing. Oh, is that it? Yeah, okay. Oh, my beef. Yeah, I had some beef on me. It's not... Oh, chest plate. Yeah, I don't need the chest plate too badly. Oh man, everything just spread out because I was so far in the air. Okay, I think that's it. See if I can shoot myself out. No, okay. Let's try to get back to land. Now I can turn down my screen brightness because this is kind of hurting my eyes. And we can get back to flying. Let's just have our... I didn't grab the beef. Okay, I need to go get some beef. I'll be right back. Okay guys, got my beef back. I am a great pilot. Here we go. Right where I want to go. Just fly over my village here. And here we are. Now over here, I saw a white coat, and now it's grown up. I put it in a boat. So we have a cartographer, or cartographer, I think it's cartographer. But anyway, we want more of these. Especially with better paper trades. We also want more librarians, which are also white coats, so that we can get the mending book from enchanting. But before we can do this, I either have to build more houses or get rid of the villagers in some interesting and fun way. So I decided, instead of building more houses right now, because it'll max out later on, I might as well get some fun way to kill these guys. And I was thinking something on the lines of a Rube Goldberg machine. I think that's what they're called. But first of all, we need a place to get rid of them, or to drop them off into this machine. So something nearby would work very nicely, right off the port. And I'm gonna say maybe a little hole in the side here. Okay guys, I've come into my redstone testing world because I have failed with the launching process. So I've come in here and I've made up a new design. Just ignore these blocks actually. Those are all the blocks I built with. There we go. And the glass. But anyway, if I take a villager and a minecart here, just come right here, set down the villager, got a green coat, stacks up to 3, which is the same as my regular world. And right here I have a monostable circuit, repeater set to 2, 2 pistons, redstone block, both of them are sticky, redstone torch that I believe it's called quasi-connectivity powers this one, and I'll just let you see how this works. As you can see, the villager is pushed by this minecart. This repeater here shortly powers this, allowing it to go in front of the piston, and the piston pushes it onto here and makes it go on its way. So I'm going to go build this in the Flip-Op LP now, and I'll see you then. Okay, here we go. Did it fail again? No? Oh. Okay. Here we go. Yep. There we go. And all the way to me. Back to the beginning. Where I can then continue to kill him and send on the next one. Okay guys, now that we have our villager machine killer thing done, I've been terraforming with the dirt I've gathered over here, as you can see, but I've run out of dirt, which means I have to go over across the ocean here and gather some dirt. And I decided, since I'm going over there, I might take a slight detour over to right here. Oh, that was really close. And dangerous. So right here is where I get my villagers, and I just transport them across the ocean. I have a bed here. That's about it. And over here, I have my villager capture point. So this is where I get fresh villagers. In case there's ever a zombie siege, I can always come over here and just grab a villager from the box here. And it's okay if this looks ugly, because I'm hardly ever over here. This is more the area where I kill stuff, or I guess kill the land. I kill stuff everywhere. But anyway, you can also see that I'm very bad at flying. I think my dirt point is somewhere around here. Yeah, it's right here. Okay. I'm gonna gather up some dirt, and I will see you after that. Okay guys, I'm finished getting all of the dirt and also terraforming. Maybe not so much finished. I might tweak some things as I walk by. But I've done over here, a little bit over here as well, just not on this hill area. And just the way that I do it, I bone meal, I remove flowers because they're high contrast points. and then I just thin out the grass so it doesn't look too overgrown. And then every now and then just a tall grass. And that's how I terraform. Or at least grow grass around the area. But anyway, that's gonna do it for today's episode. So like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.